February 9 marks a sad and reflective day for the Queen as she faces 20 years without her little sister. Princess Margaret died aged 71 in 2002, but her legacy may live on in Prince Harry. In 2020, the Duke of Sussex stepped down as a working royal and moved to America with Meghan Markle. Former BBC royal correspondent Jennie Bond suggests he's made a move Margaret would encourage. She tells, perhaps Harry has something of his rebel great-aunt about him, because he walked away. The princess was so gregarious and willful and nearly gave up her rights of succession to be with Peter Townsend, a divorced man. In the end she decided she preferred royal life. But I wonder if she regretted walking away from the love of her life. According to Jennie, Margaret would have had some understanding of Harry's struggle living in Prince William's shadow as heir to the heir. She adds, being a heir is the most difficult position. Margaret would have supported Harry because royal life is relentless, even in their roles. If you sacrifice domestic bliss for that, it probably seems pointless. She would have had some wise counsel for him. Jennie also draws comparisons between the late princess and Harry's wife and ex-actress Meghan Markle. Princess Margaret was the Diana of her day. She was extraordinarily beautiful and she was viewed by the paparazzi just the way that Diana was, and to an extent Meghan was. But Margaret's thoughts on Meghan would not have been so positive. What would she have thought of Meghan? I'm not sure she would have approved, actually. Margaret was more royal than anyone. She was great fun but quite hard to handle. She was very snobbish and might have thought Meghan was not good enough. Princess Margaret's life changed forever when her uncle King Edward VIII abdicated in order to marry American socialite Wallis Simpson. Margaret was of the generation which found Wallis Simpson extremely hard to tolerate in terms of what it meant for them and how it changed their lives. But, Jennie says, it's doubtful Margaret would have aired her views on television like Harry and Meghan have done. When she decided to follow her royal destiny, she accepted it with discretion, but not necessarily respectable behavior. She went on to be even more rebellious in so many ways. But I can't see her going on chat shows. She didn't have an axe to grind. Prince Harry must choose whether or not to return to Britain for a service of thanksgiving for his late grandfather, Prince Philip, amid an ongoing dispute over his security. Royals will gather at Westminster Abbey in London on March 29 to remember the life of Queen Elizabeth II's husband of 73 years, who died on April 9, 2021. However, Harry, the Duke of Sussex, is suing the British government at the High Court in London for not providing him police protection, despite his offering to personally cover the financial cost. He, wife Meghan Markle and their 2 children, now based in California, are unable to return to his home without London's Metropolitan Police protection, a legal representative said in January. If the government do not provide security, Harry may choose not to join the rest of his family during a somber moment in his grandfather's honor. Harry did attend Philip's funeral at St. George's Chapel, in Windsor, in April 2021, and was provided police protection in recognition of the terror threat attached to the event. However, he was not offered a security detail when he visited again in July 2021, to help unveil a statue of his mother, Princess Diana, at Kensington Palace in London. The service for Philip will be the first big test of the Duke's stand, as outlined by his legal representative, in the Queen's Platinum Jubilee year. Further events in honor of the Queen are scheduled for early June, with all eyes on whether Harry and Meghan make their first public appearance on the Buckingham Palace balcony since 2019. If they do, it would help position them as royal insiders rather than outsiders ahead of the planned release of Harry's memoir towards the end of 2022. Harry may also wish to visit Europe in April for his Invictus Games sports tournament for wounded, injured and sick servicemen and women. Harry's legal representative said in January that the prince inherited a security risk at birth, for life. He remained 6th in line to the throne, served 2 tours of combat duty in Afghanistan, and in recent years his family has been subjected to well-documented neo-Nazi and extremist threats. While his role within the institution has changed, his profile as a member of the royal family has not. Nor has the threat to him and his family. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex personally fund a private security team for their family, yet that security cannot replicate the necessary police protection needed whilst in the UK. In the absence of such protection, Prince Harry and his family are unable to return to his home.